So cat's out of the bag, we are moving, and today we're going to be talking about tips that I have learned and considered when it comes to moving with kids. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Amna Husain, board certified pediatrician, board certified lactation consultant, and mom to two. My girls are 5 and almost 2, so I have essentially a little toddler and a pre-K kindergartner. These are big ages where my kids are going through a big transition. New home, new school, new state, new friends, new nanny, new room. Obviously, once when I was talking to my daughter, she goes, "It'll be okay, and new mom and dad, but I'll be okay." And I was like, no, let's go rewind this. You're not getting a new mom and dad. So let's talk about how I've approached moving with the kids and how we can, as parents, try to make this as smooth as possible for our children, anticipating that there will likely be some behavioral tantrums, regressions, acting out, and that's to be expected. But what can we do to limit that? First and foremost, honesty is really important. As you've seen, my almost 2-year-old probably doesn't have that much insight, but my 5-year-old, we definitely have to have some important discussions with her, right? She's not going to be going to the same school as her friends are. She's not going to be in the same house, but we're trying to make her excited about what's to come and just generally anticipating the changes. Of course, like I said, it's important to understand there's going to be some regressions and it will probably be tough on her, but getting them involved early on, being honest with them is super important, especially if they have insight. Otherwise, they're really blindsided, and that regression, that acting out, will be 10 times harder, not only on them, but also on you as the parent managing those emotions. Now, when you're talking to your kids, try to involve them if possible. I've done this where I can. Obviously, I'm super organized, if you couldn't already tell from my Instagram and see sort of the packing fiasco that I've been doing just generally when I put away the kids' toys, put away my kitchen stuff. I'm really organized and I try not to get them involved in some of those things, but in some of them, like packing their room, packing their toys, I want them to be involved too and make it exciting for them. So get your kids involved if they can. If you're planning out building a home, get them involved, for example, in furniture picking or decorating their own room. That might be something that as well would really help your child make it feel like the home is theirs. Now, adding on to that, if they are going to be looking at photos of homes with you, get them involved. You know, this is going to be the new house that we're moving into. This is going to be the new backyard. This is going to be the new playground near us. And then when you get there, start exploring those new areas with them. This is the new breakfast place. This is the new pancakes. Do you like your new pancakes? Take them to the parks. Take them to the museums. Get them really involved so that they can also start to incorporate and enjoy these new activities in their day-to-day lives. Lastly, this tip is really important and something that I've had to learn as well, is that generally I try to, like I said, stay organized, check, make sure I'm getting all my things done. But the kids' things, try to make them the last to pack and the first to unpack, because that helps them sort of maintain that semblance of normalcy and what they understand, that consistency and familiarity for as long as you can. Also, once you get there, you know, you may have boxes on boxes, try to get their stuff out first, because you know, it will make them feel a little bit more comfortable being in their own setting with their own toys again. Now, those are some of the practical tips just generally as a parent that I recommend, but let's talk about the tips that have worked for me specifically if you are looking to pack with your kids and you have a lot of stuff. So as somebody who's a planner, coming up with a packing schedule has been so helpful. So moving from things that I'm least likely to be impacted by, maybe the random things that are like in my china cabinets or in the garage, to the things that are in my kitchen that I use every day will be probably the last to get packed. Now, what about in general, how do you organize things? So for us, we've not only been putting them in boxes, but we are labeling each box with what's on there. Even using QR codes with pictures, for example, that's a great way to label them. But doing that can be super helpful, because by the time you get there, all the boxes look the same. You're not going to want to open up each box and then see what's in here, what's not in here. I actually have moved a couple of times, and at first I used to put in a piece of paper that had everything on it, but honestly, opening up that box got really annoying. So now I just write directly on the box. My last tip for organizing and packing, it's going to be coming up with a color coding system. I love a good color coding system. So we've been using stickers to color code, you know, Pink is for one kid's room. Red is for one kid's room. Blue is for the kitchen. Green is for our stuff. So being able to color code the boxes actually helps the movers as well, because then you can tell them, okay, the green boxes go in the master bedroom. The pink boxes go in that bedroom. Being able to color code is also, again, really fun for the kids because they get to get involved in stickers. All right, guys, wish me luck as we embark upon this whole move. We're getting through it one at a time, and hopefully things will smooth out soon. Right now, the house is a total mess with boxes. That's why you see me filming here. But hopefully things will smooth out soon enough. I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Bye.